doing something this time?
I just thought about the turnaround tonight, especially in the second half. Really turn it on.
I mean, we just picked it up. We came out lethargic once again and sluggish, and teams are not just going to lay down. They're going to play us hard, especially when they get up to play Iona, and we have to stop doing it. We have to get rid of that bug, like I said.
A.J., you kind of had a slow start, but then had some big three-pointers in the second half. What was it you think that sparked you?
Just my teammates telling me to be aggressive. And in the beginning of the game, I was just trying to get them the ball and stuff like that. I think I had like 4 or 5 assists maybe in the first half. So I feel like I didn't start slow or whatever. Not saying you're wrong, but I just feel like I didn't start slow. I feel like which Dave had it going, you know, Isaiah had it going and stuff like that. So I was just trying to get them the ball and be a point guard on the floor.
No, you're right. Especially with your last game, you had a game high in assists. I think 8 you had. And do you really think you can be a catalyst for the team that way?
Yeah, I mean, coach puts me at the one, you know. So like the past point guards that was before me and stuff like that was to get these guys the ball and get the shooters the ball and play Iona basketball. So like Dave and Isaiah, of course, like I feel like they're the better players on our team, scoring wise and mismatch wise. So I mean, I just try to get them the ball, and then I know that I can be a decoy for them, and if once they start scoring and stuff, I know everything else will open up. So I just try to play off of them and stuff like that, and they just tell them at the end of the game to keep going. So I just try to feed off of them.
You get a lot of extra bodies in the paint today. Do you take you guys kind of a while to figure out how to beat them?
It don't take. I don't think it took us a while. I think it took me a while. Or I don't think I did a good job of passing when they was converging in the paint. But like A.J. came out 4 or 5 assists in a row. You know, he got us going, and I really wasn't worried about him scoring. Like I've been telling you guys that he's gonna get it going. So I just need to make better decisions when I'm driving, because so many people try to send 2 or 3 at me when I'm driving.
How much confidence do you have in knowing that you guys have a big 3 and that on any given night somebody can step up?
For me, I apologize, but for me, it's a huge comfort. I know I don't have to go out there and try to shoot 20 shots a game, even though I'm shooting enough shots a game. I don't have to go out there and try to score. Like I said, he's one of the best scorers in the country. One of the best scorers in the country. One of the best point guards. Isaiah is a great scorer. Even Cedric, like he scored 40 points. We have people that could go. I just try to do what my team needs me to do, and what coach asks of me. That's pretty much it.
A.J., it seems like lately you've been deferring a lot in the first half and then maybe shooting more in the second half. Is that just something that's kind of happening naturally, or are you doing that on purpose?
No, I just try to go to the floor of the game, you know, and like the previous games, you know, Dave and Isaiah been averaging 25 plus, you know. So I mean, like like I said, I just try to go with what's going on in that game, and for this game when we during the huddle and stuff like that, they told me to be more aggressive, and but the past games they got it. Like I said, I'm the point guard on the floor, so I just try to get these guys the ball, and then whatever, I just try to go to the floor of the game. You know, of course, just try to really. My main focus is defense. Like the past couple of games, I've been trying to just guard their best, you know, score who consider their best threat, you know, because I know if I help them out, and Isaiah's going, you know, Dave's going to get the rebound, Isaiah's going to get the athletic plays and stuff like that. So I know if I help them out by trying to make it hard for their best player, then these guys will get open and get it going.
How do you feel to have that moment too where coach takes you out there at the end of the game, get a little ovation for everybody, had a big night?
I mean, it's Iona basketball, you know. I don't really pay attention to stuff like that. I just try to play basketball. I didn't want to come out, but
right.
Yeah.
David, you were down 9 points in the first half. It seemed like when Muhammad and Kazner came back in the game, you got a spark and you got it down to the 1 point deficit at the half.
Anytime Muhammad comes in the game, we know he's going to do one thing, and that's pressure the ball and play defense. Like he brings great energy in practice and in the games, on-ball defense. You know when you put him in, he's going to pressure the ball handler. So that really got us going. You know, we take a lot of pride in you know, seeing somebody turn it up on defense, and then, you know, it's kind of a trickle-down effect, and everybody else, you know, tries to join the act.
So when Isaiah Williams had that 3, and then he had a stop right after that, that really sparked the run that you went on. Then you made a couple of shots right after that.
Yes, I mean, that's how you own the basketball. We get stops and we get it going, you know, make shots, and get on a run. But we really just have to focus on coming out from the start and try to play like that, and focus on defense and stuff like that. I feel like we gave a lot of shots up. I mean, Fairfield is a great team and has a great coach and stuff like that, and every team in the MAAC is great, so we know every night we're going to have to play up to the highest of our ability and stuff like that. I mean, but we just try to play out on the basketball.
Did Coach fire you guys up at all when he was getting heated about, I think it was Kelvin maybe, that was trying to wrestle the ball out of his hands, and Coach kind of got heated at the ref? Does that fire you guys up at all just by his example?
I mean, yeah, coach is an emotional guy and stuff like that. Not saying he's like that bad way, but he just like he's intense. You know, like, he has a passion for the game, so that's what does feed off of. Like anytime like we see him and like he comes into practice and you know like he just has a passion and great passion for the game, so that rubs off on the players.
AJ, talk about being 5-1 now in the conference and just being able to make sure that you play your best in these games.
I mean, it's still the beginning of the season. You know, like it's. Regardless if you're 5-1 or not, once you get to that MAAC tournament, that's all that matters. You know, you could be undefeated and lose the first round in the MAAC tournament and stuff like that. Like I said, every team in the MAAC is great teams with great coaches. So we got to, of course, continue to try to win, but like really focus when we get to that MAAC tournament. We want everything to be gelled by that time.
David, David, just thought on your last trip going up to Niagara and Canisius.
Talk about my last
Yeah,
trip?
no, I mean just going up there this time, but your last trip there.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know the competition is great. Every time we play Niagara and Canisius, every time we go, I think every time I've been up there, it's been close games, overtime wins. AJ hit a clutch 3, and Wanye beat us on a 3 my sophomore year. So we know they're going to bring it, and let's just say Coach gets up for those games. You know, he loves going on the road up there and showing that we can play Iona basketball. Like AJ said, he's very passionate, so he wants us to be ready, and we're gonna go up there and try to play as hard as we can.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay.